Tuela imeweka introduction.
Hello everybody. I welcome you all to Unscrides channel. Welcome. How are you doing wherever you are? If you are there, say hello. Just send us an emoji with your hand showing that you are saying hello so that we may get to know that you are there. Welcome everybody. Let's get social, let's discuss, let's talk about the challenges of Africans in Europe. Let us know you are there, just say hello. Yes, I can see one person there. Say hello to us, that we may get to see you, that we may get to know that you are there. Hello, welcome to Unscrides channel. We are live, we are waiting for you people. Hello, Teresa. Good to see you. Welcome. You're waiting for you people. Let's get social. Let's discuss. Let us know what you went through and the challenges that you are facing if you are in Europe. Let's get social. I can see 2 people now. We are waiting for you people that we may get to discuss the challenges that we go through here in Europe. Let us know what you went through, and we will let you know what we are going through here in Europe and the challenges that we face day to day here in Europe. Welcome. We are waiting for you. Who else is there? Let us know that you are there. Hello, join us for our live. Hello, we are waiting for you people. Write a comment there that we may get to see you. We may get to know you. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you for letting us know that you are there. Who else is there? Say hi, that we may get to see you. Let's discuss. Last time we did a video and some of us told us that we should also discuss about the challenges that we face here in Europe. And today we are here, we are live, we want to share, we want to let you know the challenges that we face here in Europe.
Maybe we can start as they come, as they join.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jerry, my fellow YouTuber, today we are going to talk about the challenges that we face here in Europe.
Yeah.
I know that there are many, I know that they are overwhelming, but
Oh,
we are just
yes.
going to talk about some of them, not all of them,
Yeah.
but some.
Yeah. Mm.
I remember one of the challenge that never end for me is weather.
Yeah.
Where I come from in Kenya,
Yeah.
we know that the temperatures there in Kenya, it's warm compared to
Mm.
here in Germany, where I live.
Mm. Mm.
I remember when I came here, it was in winter,
Mm-hmm.
and winter was in its climax.
Mm.
I was really freezing and shaking because I was not used to that weather.
No.
Sometimes it goes up to -10, depending on which state one is living here in Germany.
Yeah.
And some people usually even get diseases during the cold season, diseases like arthritis,
Oh.
because they are affected by the cold weather, which is something new to us. We who come from Africa, the
Yeah.
temperatures in Kenya are warm, not like here in Europe.
Yeah.
And as we know that we have different seasons here in Europe, that is winter, summer, spring, and autumn.
Mm.
So we get to experience winter every year. So we are affected by this kind of weather. For me, I really don't like winter. It's a season of dullness for me. And I believe that it is the same with most people here. You see, people are dull. They are putting on a lot of jackets, a lot of
Yeah.
clothes to make them
Mm.
warm.
Mm.
I don't know if Jerry, you have the same challenge as me about.
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah. And you say that the coldest it can get it's -10 in Germany. So here it can go up to times 3 of that.
But it
Yeah.
depends. It depends. It's not -10 everywhere. Different states
Okay.
experience different
Climate. Yeah.
temperatures. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Mm.
What about in
Yeah,
Norway?
for me, I have experienced -28. So that was extremely cold. It was even difficult to breathe. It was
Okay.
difficult to go out. And I was in Kenya. And in Kenya, we were in Nairobi, Mombasa, and there it was +28. Mombasa, it was above 38. And then during that time, we came back to Norway and we found that it was -28. So for me, I was indoors for 3 days. I could not go. It was like a shock from +28 to -28. It was very cold. So I can relate when you're saying that. But it's kind of, I look forward to winter. I look forward to the snow because there are activities in Norway. They are very creative in finding activities, winter activities. We go poshi. We say poshi. It's to go
Okay.
skiing. Kids are outside. We make the snowman, and especially in during Christmas, it's like we get to date 2015. Maybe the snow has not yet come. It can come as early as mid November or late October, but then it melts, then it comes. So when we see that we are approaching Christmas and the snow has not yet fallen, it's like we get like, oh my God, we hope that the snow comes before Christmas Eve. The snow gives us that whole package of Christmas. And with the Christmas lights, it's so beautiful. And
Uh-huh.
then with the snow, and then it's dark. I think it's just a beautiful season. But when
It's
you
a
think
beautiful
about it,
moment.
it's
Uh-huh.
cold. People
Uh-huh.
are dark. People are dull. It's like everyone goes down when it's so cold. Yeah, it does something to us also when the weather changes. So that is, it's almost the same as you. I understand.
We thank God because of the Christmas season and the
Yeah,
lightings. We get
yeah,
to lighten our lives a little bit.
yeah. It's so
Yeah.
beautiful that season.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Our viewers, maybe you can let us know what kind of challenges that you go through wherever you are. Just comment that we may get to know. Thank you, Atoti Talks, for joining us. You're welcome.
Atoti, hi.
Yeah, Atoti is here. Hi, Atoti.
Yeah. Me, I would love to talk about a challenge of kids, having kids abroad, having kids in Europe. It's never the same. It cannot be the same as having kids back in
I'm
Africa
telling
or
you.
back at home. There, it's something else. When you have kids in Europe, it's like it's you and your kids. There is no neighbor that you can take your kids to a neighbor and say, please look after my kids. I'm running to the shop, I'm running to the market, I'm running somewhere. No. If you're going to the shop, you have to bring your package with you, your kids with you,
You're
and
having
you
your
go.
kids 24
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah. So here it's not like home. Here with kids, it's just you. And I understand because back at home we were used to be told that this wazungus, the white people, they don't give birth to many. It's only two and it's enough. But now when I'm here, I have come to understand why. Back at home, people say that they only get two. I understand it's enough with those two. Yeah.
Yeah, because you got to have your kids for 24 hours. It's
Yeah.
not like Africa where we have good neighbors and
Mm,
friends. Our social life there is
family.
very good. You can
Mm,
just go and drop your kids at a neighbor's place and tell them, please, can you take care of my kids for 2 hours?
yeah.
I'll be back in a moment.
Mm,
Here, it's you. Everybody is busy with
yeah.
their own lives,
Mm,
and it's like nobody has time for each other. So if
no.
you have your kids, you have to plan how your life is going to be with your
Yeah.
package. I
Mm,
think that's one of the main reasons as to why they get few kids.
mm,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. I'm very blessed. I can say we are lucky. We have a group of 4 girls, Kenyans. We are very good friends and we take care of our kids. We have nurses there, we have social workers there. So we work in what is it called? Tunus shift. We work in
Okay.
shift. You can
Uh-huh.
work in the evening, you can work at night, you can work weekends. So we work together as a team and we look after our kids together. So that one really helps a lot. That one I can just say it's just like God. And we don't live far away from each other. So it
Uh-huh.
makes even the looking after the kids much easier. So that one also. We brought our Kenyan here.
Kenyan system here in Europe. You
Yeah.
must be very lucky to have such
Mm,
kind of friends and those who are living close to you.
yeah.
Welcome, Naimul Shakib. You're welcomed here. Let us get to know your opinion. Feel free to comment. It's the
Yeah.
same here also in Germany. When you have your kids, you should
Mm,
know that you are the one who is going to be taking care of them and you are the one who
mm,
is responsible of your kids,
mm,
bearing in mind that people are busy, like I have just said. So
mm,
I think that's also one of the reasons why people get 1 or 2 kids at most.
mm,
Not like where we come from, that one is not afraid that I will
mm,
be there for those children for all their lives, 24
mm,
hours without
mm,
getting help.
mm.
So another challenge that I went through is language
Mm-hmm.
barrier.
Yeah.
When I came to Europe, I did not think or even imagine that I will one day be able to communicate in German,
Yeah.
to write, and even to understand it.
Yeah.
It was a very big challenge for me. And
Mm,
I believe that even our fellow Africans who are migrating and coming to actually most countries in Europe, they speak their own language. Like for
mm,
example, Norway, they speak
mm.
Norwegian. Here in
Yes.
Germany, they speak German.
Mm,
And I'm telling you, at first, it is usually a very big challenge. And
yeah.
one cannot think that one day they'll be able to communicate, understand, and even write their language. But
That's true.
as time goes by, we
Mm,
get to understand, and it
mm.
also depends on one's interest.
Yeah.
And because of this language barrier, some people are even afraid to get social because people here communicate in the language of that country.
German. Yeah.
So they tend to assume that even when people are speaking or talking in a group of people, they tend to think that everybody is understanding that language, not unless you tell them, hi, excuse me, I don't understand that language. And they'll tend to speak in a language that you can understand, maybe English. But before then, they assume that you understand. They assume that you know the language that they are using.
Yeah.
So that was a challenge for me at first. But as time goes by, I learned the language, and now I'm happy because I speak it fluent, and I can also write and read in German.
Yeah,
What
that's
about you,
true.
Derek?
Yeah, that's them here. A language you have to, and I was wondering, oh my goodness, why don't all Wazungus talk English? Why do we have to learn these languages? So you have to go. I went to the Norwegian course. You have to do the Norwegian language. Yeah, most of the Norwegians here can communicate in English. They understand and talk very good English. But before, it's like just what you're saying. Before they understand that you don't understand their language, they have already talked to you with their Norwegian. So then you say, "Excuse me, I don't understand," and then you talk in English. So it's kind of yeah, it was a barrier, but they are very kind, and if you don't understand Norwegian, so they'll talk to you in English. So that's how Norwegians are. But language was I still learn up to date. I can talk, I can write, I can do, but I can say something and even my kids say, no, you said it wrong.
Yeah.
Especially my R and L, I bring it to the Norwegian. So
Our Kikuyu
yeah,
slang.
it's never right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's also here in German.
Yeah.
When one wants to do some paperwork or some official things, and she or he has an appointment, and she cannot communicate in German language, sometimes you'll go to the office and they are just going like to ignore you and tell you, please, can you go and find an interpreter or somebody who can translate for you. I think they
Yeah.
do it in order to make sure that you struggle, that you keep on fighting until you can understand their language. Some of them can speak English, but they tend to ignore you so that at the back of your mind, you can get interest to learn their language because it's
Yeah.
the official language here.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. Wow. Yeah, and you said about appointment, and I remember about having appointments when you're going everywhere. It's like appointment, appointment. You cannot go anywhere with no appointment, even to go for a cup of coffee. It's not like in Kenya, you are just at home and then you relax. And then I think today I can go to visit, and even without calling, even without appointment, and I just come to your home. Here you call, you ask, are you at home? Can I come? Are you free? Can you come? You're sick, you're going to the doctor, you have to call appointment. You want to go and visit someone in an office, you have to call appointment. If you come and you just a drop off, unless it's written that you can drop off, if it is not like that, you have to have an appointment. Because even when you come at the office, they will ask you your name, your appointment time. So it's like everything has to have the appointment. Even to go and take corona test, you have to have an appointment. You go there and they ask your name, the time that you booked to come. It's like everything is appointment, appointment, appointment. So that also was like a challenge. Yeah, it's like, huh, I have to do something, but you have to call first and plan it ahead. You have to have, and it's that time, it's the time, yeah, Masaya Mzungu, what we say back at home. If it is 11 a.m., it must be 11 a.m.
Yeah, but not
Yeah.
11:55 or 11:05.
No, no. If you come quarter to 11, you have to wait. If you come quarter past 11, you are late. So it's like you have to be. I At first I had difficulties. I used to come running, running every time, running. It's difficult to keep up with time, but I have at least upgraded. Yeah,
As time goes by, definitely
yeah,
one get used
yeah.
to it. Yeah.
Yeah, you have no otherwise. Just have to. And that becomes a challenge with the buses, because here the buses goes with hours. After 1 hour, a bus. After 1 hour, a bus. After 1 hour, a bus. Okay, that depends with where you live in. People in the city, it can go within 15 minutes, within 10 minutes, it's come the bus, the bus, the bus. But where I am in the rural areas, the bus goes after every 1 hour. So it goes around, comes back again. So that one was also a challenge when I was not driving. When you're going to take the bus and you're just late for 1 minute, then the bus has left. That's when you realize, what? 1 minute is that long? Eh? It's very, very useful. So
Yeah.
it was also a challenge to know that the buses can go with or without people. Buses here or public transport here does not wait for people to be full in the car like what we do at home. At home they drive when the car is full. Unless these buses that go long distance, those ones you book and then it can maybe be full, or maybe it just starts to go and then people come drop in by the road. But here they work with hours. Time the buses leaves. Time the train goes. Time,
Mhm.
it's like they work with time. Here it's time, 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 time. So you have to be very punctual, especially for me. Our background in Kenya, we know that time is life. It's just a number. Eh? You ask a guest to
Yeah.
come at your home at
Mhm.
2 p.m. and they come at 5 p.m. with no apologies.
Yeah.
That's kawaida.
With a fake
That's like
reason.
normal. And I
With a
think
reason that is not making sense.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I think it's really good. That is a very nice culture to keep
Mhm.
time. If you say it's one, then please let it be one. Let me tell
Mhm.
you, when I'm having my kid's birthday,
Mhm.
if I want the birthday to start at 3
Mhm.
p.m.,
Yeah.
I tell the Norwegians, the family and friends Norwegian,
Yeah.
I write a message and I send the same invitation with my Kenyans friends.
Yeah.
But in the Norwegians, I say the birthday is going to start at 3 p.m. because I know at 3 all the
Yeah.
Norwegians will be here. But
Yeah.
the message that I do send to the Kenyans, I tell them the
1 hour
birthday
before.
starts at 2 p.m.
Yeah. Masaya Africa.
And I don't see anyone at 2 p.m. They
Mhm.
will come at 2:30, at 3:15, at
Mhm.
3, at quarter to 3,
Mhm.
yani around 3. That's when they will come. So
Yeah.
to give the Norwegians and the Kenyans the same message of the same time,
Mhm.
no, it cannot work. I
Yeah, you
don't
are
know
right.
where you are if it is like that. How is it with time?
It is like that here.
Yeah,
Punctuality is an issue. Everybody has to be punctual. For
yeah.
example, you have an appointment and they say that the appointment is 1 p.m. It
Mm,
does not mean that it is 12:55 nor 1:05. No, it's not
no,
like that.
yeah,
You have to be there. You have to be there at the right time. If you're not there, you are late, they'll tell you, sorry, go and
yeah,
book another appointment.
yeah. Mm.
Masaya Muzungu.
Mm,
That was a real challenge for me. But as
yeah,
time goes by, we get used to it.
we get used to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. But up
Let's
to
know
date, I
if you
still
are
have.
joining in. Let's know if you are joining in. Thank you, Atoti. It's not easy. We have some challenges as well here in Europe. Please comment. Let us know your opinion. If you have a question, you can also ask here. You can also write the question. So another challenge, Jerry, is here. I'm telling you,
That's why.
uh, making hair here
Yeah,
is an issue. It's
yeah.
very expensive. For
Mm,
example, just making like repairing dreadlocks or making some braids, it's around 70 euros, for example, and that
mm-hmm.
is equivalent to around 8,000 Kenyan
Kenyan
shillings. So you
shillings.
can
Yeah.
imagine if you have
Mm,
to part with 8,000 every month.
mm.
And it's not like the salons are all over. You have like to travel.
Travel. Yeah.
Like I live in a small town,
Mm.
and in the town where I am, I don't have. There are no people who can make hair.
Africa. Mm.
One has to travel for about 2 hours before you get to African salons.
Uh-huh.
And as you get to pay these 70 euros, it's that for price for an average person, having done the basic things like washed your hair, bought the braids, and so on and so forth. And at the end of it, you pay 70 euros. You can imagine how complicated and how difficult it is. That's one of the challenges that we also get to go through here in Germany. I don't know if in Norway it's like that or it's different.
It's exactly the same, and that's why I opted to to put dreadlocks.
You didn't have them when you were in Kenya?
I didn't have dreads back at home.
Wow.
No, so I had just my
Very, very
natural
cool.
hair.
Yeah.
But when I came here, I had no otherwise, no option. So this one I do myself. I did it myself from the word go, from the word scratch. I made my hair alone, and I do retouch myself. So I do buy the wax at home, and then I bring lots of them to take me for a year or two. And then I do my hair myself because it's a challenge. And the other day we were laughing with my friends. When we are traveling back home, if, for example, if I'm planning to travel home next month, okay, I do my hair, I retouch once a month.
Yeah.
So if I'm planning to travel next month, so it's like I kind of get delayed. So I don't even want to retouch. I don't want to do anything because I'm going home anyway, and there are people are all over to make my hair. So when you're traveling home, your hair is so shaggy, and even at the airport, people are looking at you and they are wondering, so umetoka majuu na nywele inakaa aje? You're from abroad, but look at your hair. But people at home, they don't understand that we are looking forward to come home to fix our hair at home, because in Europe, most of us, we do it ourselves. So you don't want to make your hair when you're going home. I don't make my dreads when I'm going home. Hey, no. I want to do it at home, and I do it every week when I'm at home. Then when I come here once a month, or even twice a month, because I don't have any other option. It's like I'm the one to do it myself. So that is a very big challenge. Oh yes, it is. I don't live in the big city. Me too. It's a small city. So we have those African hairdressers in Oslo. And it's a distance, it's expensive. It's like, oh no, you just have to learn to do it yourself. And people use wigs, others cut their hair short. So me, I opted for dreadlocks, and I'm happy with it. I'm very, very satisfied, and I love them. It made work easier for me.
Hi, Chelsea. Welcome, Chelsea. Let us get to know your opinion. How is it wherever you are? If making hair, it's so easy and cheap. Yeah. Like those who are planning to come here in Europe, at least you've gotten an idea from Jerry's Kitchen and Lifestyle that you can also make dreadlocks.
Yeah.
They are economical. That's just a tip. Not here in Europe, it's not easy. Like when we are at home back in Kenya, we are usually looking forward to go home that we can make our hair because salons are all over. It's cheap, affordable, and you can even do it at the comfort of your home. You can call like the hairdresser, please come to me and make my hair. Yeah, but here in Europe, it's not easy. Let's get to know your opinion. Hi, Joy, you're welcome. Let us get to know your opinion. How do you cope with the hair challenges here in Europe? So the other challenge is social life. Here in Europe, people are busy. Yeah. People are going to work. They are looking for money so that they may get to go to pay their bills.
Yeah.
They may get to appointments for those who have appointment. So it's very hard, and we have different social groups. You don't know whether if you're going to fit in a group of friends that you choose. You have, of course, everybody has to choose a place where they feel comfortable, not a place where you feel like you are being undermined. So the social life here in Europe, it's not as easy as home because where we have people of our own color. So you get friends all over. But here, knowing in mind that we are in countries that are occupied by white people, not like our home where we come from. So you have to look for groups that you know that you are going to fit there socially. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's the same with you, Jerry, there in
Yeah.
Norway, social
Oh,
life.
yes.
Mhm,
I miss social life at home. Oh my goodness, that is something that I miss. I
mhm.
miss the social life that we have back at home because here in Norway, it's like, it's something else. It's very, very different and it's very difficult. It's like, oh my goodness, it's like now. That is something that I really miss back at home. Social life in Kenya, it's like, mwah, it's the best. That is the best.
Mm.
Here, as I've said, those four friends that we have, okay, we have so many Kenyans, and sometimes we can have a Christmas table, sometimes we can have a girls outing with them, but yeah, very rare. But with these four that we are with, the ones that we take care of our kids, we try to plan like once a month we have a party, a girls' night. We just come, we enjoy, we have a drink, we eat meat, ugali, nyama choma, kachumbari. Yani, we just try to bring our Kenyan because we are still Kenyans, even if we are here. We still have that culture in us. So we try to plan and we have to plan in good time because everyone is busy. So we have to plan to make sure that we find someone to look after our babies on that night, and then we meet, we go out for the whole night, we just party and we just have a good time. That is something that I pray God just to hold it like that. It's a very good tradition because here you can get like, you can even get depressed if you don't have friends. You go,
Yeah, you are
because here
right.
it's like a routine. You go to work, you come home, work, home. It's like work, shop, home. You go to work, you go to the shop, you come home, you
Mhm.
make dinner, you with your kids, you eat, you sleep, and then you wake up. It's like a routine. You go around. So if you're able to break that routine and do something else that you feel good, something else that you enjoy with your girls or your boys, just something good. You try to create your social with what you have said, with the people that you feel that you can connect with.
You are going to be
That is very
comfortable with,
good.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm,
that is absolutely amazing. I have also some colleagues that I work with, and we also connect. We do have parties once a while. They are Norwegians. They arrange a Norwegian party and they invite me, and I feel so good, so honored. I go, we party, we have a good time. It's like there are also Norwegians who are very creative. They also want that social thing, they want to go out for and have fun and enjoy their evening. So I still have met such Norwegians, but they are not so many. I know a few, but yeah.
okay.
So that life, that Kenyan life, I wish it was like at home. On Friday, I can just call, "Hi, Anne, where are you? Can you come in for a drink?" And you don't
Mhm,
think, you just tell
mhm.
your neighbor, "Look
Yeah,
after my babies," and
just
you go.
go. I was passing here and I decided to come for lunch. Do you have anything for me? Do you have
Uh-huh,
something for me? Yeah.
uh-huh. Without
That's social
calling,
life.
without,
Yeah.
but me sometimes I do it. I do it. Even my friends know me, I do it. I'm coming out from work, it's 8 p.m. and I say I'm not going home now. I
Mhm.
just pass by a friend. I just ring the door and I come. We have coffee, we talk, we enjoy, we have a nice evening, and I just go home. They do the same to me. So it's like we have broken the rules a little bit
Mhm.
of Norwegian. We want to have that social life, that Kenyan social life, that you can just drop off my home. You don't have to ask if I am at home. I told that even to my mom-in-law. You don't have to call to ask if we are at home for you to come. You just come.
Just
If we
come,
are
yeah.
home, okay.
Mhm.
If we are not home, just call and ask, are you at the shop? Are you coming back soon? But you don't have to call me to make an appointment to come. Oh, come on. I'm not used to that. You just
Yeah.
come.
Just
Yeah.
come. Yeah.
Mhm.
You are right. The social life here in Europe it's very minimal, and even some people, because it's like a routine. You go to work, come back at home, you close your doors, maybe you cook for your family. People get depressed, and some of them go to an extent of committing suicide
Yeah.
because of depression.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
one of the biggest challenges that people go through here in Europe.
That's true. Mm.
Another challenge, Jerry, is homesick. Whenever I see aeroplane, oh, I imagine my home country, my
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
When I go to internet, Facebook, I see some people are posting different kind of foods. They are saying that they are in Kenya. I start missing home.
yeah,
Whenever I hear anybody talking about aeroplane or going to the airport, people
yeah,
posting pictures that they are at
yeah,
the airport, I start missing home.
yeah,
Oh, homesick, homesick.
yeah.
Is
I know.
is it, is it the same with you, Jerry, or it's different?
Yes,
You
yes,
feel
yes. Oh,
homesick.
yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I tell my mom, I wish we could be able to drive, even if it's 24 hours you drive. I will be driving home. Oh my goodness, you get homesick. And last year I was not able to travel. We tried to travel at least once, not if not twice a year. But last year it was nothing. So I'm very homesick. I don't even want to think about it. Me, I feel like traveling right now.
Like entering the next aeroplane and flying home.
Yeah. Homesick is like,
Welcome,
oh no.
Sifira. Yeah, welcome. Sifira is saying my biggest challenge was language and timekeeping. Yeah, let us get to know your challenges, the challenges that you went through, or the challenges that you're going through here in Europe. Welcome, guys. Let us know that you are there. Yeah,
Yeah.
homesick.
Something else. Um, it was how the kids approach the adults.
Mhm.
They call them by their names. You know, at
Yeah.
home,
Mhm.
we are used to people like, for example, they call me my name. They call my mom Mama Njeri.
Uh-huh.
They don't call my mom her name,
Yeah. Mhm.
especially my age mate, younger kids than me. They don't address my mom by her name. They call Mama Njeri or Mama, my brother, or my mama to my sister. You know, they don't use their names. But here, I was like shocked to hear a kid calling an adult their name. At a small kid, like for example, your son or your daughter can say Njeri to me. I was
Mhm.
like, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
what? This we cannot do this at home. We address like Mama Njeri. You say
Yeah.
mama to someone, but you don't say their names when they are adult. You say your names to your age mate. That was a real culture shock. Before I got into that
Mhm.
in here, it was like, huh? But for them, it's not like lack of respect, but at
Mhm.
home,
Mhm.
if you do that in Kenya, then you lack respect. You don't
Yeah.
respect your
We
elders.
do
They're
it as
all
lack of yeah, if you
yeah, I
call
don't know
people
if
with their
it's the
names,
same
yeah.
in Germany.
Yeah, it's the same here in Germany. It doesn't matter if the person is very senior or very young, they address them by their names. That
Their
is
name.
equally funny.
Even
Mm, mm.
school kids, they address their teachers with their names. They don't use Mr. or Mrs.
They call them by
Hey,
names, yeah.
at home, Kenya, come and call a teacher Kamau without Mr. Kamau. Hey, the
It will be
punishment
a
you will
village
get.
talk, a whole village talk.
Hey,
Saying that
hey.
such and such a kid has no respect.
Yeah, that is something else. Hey,
Mm,
before I got used to that, it was like my mom-in-law, I call her by her name. Oh
mm,
no, I could not do it. I told her, me, I can't. Me,
mm.
I can't. Me, I know you're my mom. Me, I will call you my mom. And she was comfortable with that. So, me, I cannot address her, her name. I cannot. It
It is
even
the
does not sound right to me.
It is the same with me here. I did not even tell her, but I just started calling her mom, and
Yeah.
she was okay with it. Up to date,
Yeah.
I address her as mom. I cannot be able to address her by her name.
By
It's
her name, it's like,
yeah.
what?
I
Yeah,
feel
but
as if it's lack
that's
of
their
respect.
culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's their culture, and I respect it. So, yeah. Mm.
The other challenge is get not getting the exact food that we have at home.
Mhm.
For example, I had a friend of mine who lives in Czech Republic. Czech Republic is one of the countries here in Europe.
Mm,
She's saying that she feels like she wants to eat omena and she cannot find omena.
no.
Getting used to this foreign food, not okay. Even if there's this kind of food here, like here in Germany, we have unga ugari.
Yeah.
But it tastes a little, it has a different texture with that unga ugaria of from Kenya. I don't know whether in Norway the same food that you have in Kenya is the same food that you have in Germany. Yet it's maize flour, but the texture, the taste is a little bit different. You eat it and you still feel this is not the real thing, especially
Yeah.
for those who want to eat the one that is not too fine, like the number 2 thing, you remember.
Mm,
Here they
mm,
don't get it. It's a
mhm.
different texture, different taste. Yeah, not getting the exact food that we have at home. In Norway, do you have the same food that we have in Kenya?
Um, yeah, before I knew about the Asian shops, I used to bring like everything from home. Everything. If my mom is coming to visit, I would ask her like everything. But
Mhm.
after I came to know about the Asian shop, it saved me a lot because now I know that we have ugadi flour here. But as you say, it's not exactly the same that we can have at home. Although here we have two types. We have that very soft one, and we have this one that looks like ungayagedei, that
Uh-huh.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
Mhm.
you can either choose the soft one or the other one. So me, I love the one that tastes like yo gidei yo. That is my
Mhm.
favorite.
Yeah.
Or
Mhm.
yellow ugali. Oh, I love it. I love
Mhm.
yellow.
Yeah. Mhm.
My mom keeps on saying, "Oh, please, when you're coming, bring us the yellow ugali." And I say, "I will bring you." Because at home, I don't think if today they have it. You know, they had that time when they were calling it mutuaga dirikari.
Mhm.
Yeah. But here they have it in the shops. I just love it. I love it. But having like the same, exactly like the same, for example, sweet potatoes, that was a challenge. The sweet potatoes that we have, and I have done a video about that, so you guys can come to my channel and look the Asian shop. So the sweet potatoes that we have in the Norwegian shops, it's not the same as we have back at home. But the ones that we have at Asian shops, they are a little bit similar to what we have, although they have others which are different. And they have matoke,
Mhm.
which is exactly the same as the one we have at home. And they have yeah, the sukuma wiki is not exactly the same. We call them sukuma wikis, but it's not exactly like the sukuma that we want at home.
Mhm.
We have papaya, and we don't have papaya in the Norwegian shops. That is in a foreign shop. We have ifafaye.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we
Mhm.
have beans. We
Mhm.
can buy beans that they are written roskoko,
Mhm.
but when you come and cook them, it's not the roskoko that we have in
Not the
Kenya.
original Rococo
Yeah,
that.
it's not the original roskoko mbosho, you know. So it's what you're saying. We have those foods, but because we know how it is to have the real one back at home, here you find that it's like a copy. It's like a photocopy of your original meal.
Of
So
the
we
taste
still
that you
miss
yeah.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah, we miss that real food. We have
Mhm.
tilapia here at the Asian shop, but when I buy the tilapia, I want to feel that smell like the tilapia of Kisumu. But you feel, yeah, it's tilapia, it's written tilapia, you eat it, but you still miss that the ile samaki ya mama boy. You know there mama boy who mwenye
Yeah.
anapika hapo.
Yeah. Boy, yeah. You know
Yeah,
what Uganda.
yeah, yeah, that is the
Yeah.
real fish. Yeah.
Mhm.
So we still miss that, the real food. Although we have it here, but you still miss. I can make chapatis. I can make chapatis and dengu, chapati and beef stew and waru, and but if I hear at home they are eating chapati and dengu, I get another picture of the real meal,
Yeah.
that real chapatis and dengu. Although I can have it still here, but it's like at home, the food at home. Hey, it's the best
Yeah. You are
when
right.
eaten at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Triple
But me, I was
cyber,
very
you are welcome.
excited.
Yeah,
Sorry?
triple cyber, you are welcome. Mayo, I should supply you guys with unga ya githeri. Yes, please
Hey,
do.
hey, Ebu bring
Please
it, please.
later. Yeah, please bring it here.
Hey, later. Ungayagebe, it's the best.
The best. Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you have omena in Norway? Do
No,
you guys have omena?
they have some big fish like this. But for me, I used to bring omena. I have omena from 2019. I
Uh-huh.
have them in the freezer. So I'm trying to save. I don't want to cook because I don't know when I'll get more. But we
Yeah.
don't have omena here.
It reminds me that most of us, when we travel home, we have to pack a lot of things because we cannot get like the original taste. Some people bring
Yeah.
roiko, they bring that unga, they bring maharagwe,
Mm.
and here.
Yeah, yeah.
And here, yeah.
Nywele ni lazima.
Very lazima because it is expensive here.
Yeah.
And another challenge, comparing the prices. Like you go to the shop and you find one packet of milk, for example, it is €1,
Yeah.
and you start saying, huh,
How much is that in Kenyan shillings?
yeah, how much is that in Kenyan shillings? You mean I have to pay 120 just for one packet of milk? You compare everything.
Yeah.
Like I just did. When I said that one has to pay for €70 in order for her to go and make the hair, one has to pay for 8,000 Kenyan shillings just to. And we keep on comparing the prices.
Yeah.
We compare and compare and compare.
Yeah.
I think it's because this is not our original place. We just migrated to Europe.
Yeah.
Please let us know what are the challenges that you are going through wherever you are. Atoti says Atagas, okay, like a daycare. Daycare also are not easy to find here.
Yeah. Here too.
Mm-hmm.
Atoti is in Germany.
Yeah, Atoti is in
Yeah.
Germany.
Here too, daycares are very difficult to find. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Mm.
Jerry, do you keep on comparing prices? Or I am the
had
only
that
one who
problem.
experienced that challenge?
I
have
had
been in
that problem when, yeah, I
I've
had
been in-
it when I came. Mm.
I've
I
been in
was like,
for
sorry?
many years. I have been in Germany for many years and I live there here up to date, and I still keep on comparing. Can you imagine? It is costing 100. It is costing 120 shillings. What about you? What is your opinion?
Me, when I came, the first thing I used to do is when I get into a grocery shop.
Mm-hmm.
So when I look at the food, but the thing that have never synced in me is avocado. Hey, hey, I talk about avocado because it really pains me. Hey, avocado ya 20 bob. Avocado that we shop at home at 20 shillings or 15 bob or even 10 bob.
And that
At
is
the time I was in Kenya, it was kobore. But now here maybe it's like about 20. Here you can buy one avocado about 350 Kenyan shillings. One. When it has gone down, like during summer, we get some offer, it comes like 240 or something. Nowadays, I can see it's ranging about 250, 280 there for one avocado. That one, I always do my math whenever I'm going to the shop.
Some calculations.
Yeah. I always do. What? I have bought 3 avocados, almost 900 Kenyan shillings. I'm like, guy. And then you come home, you find the avocado is not good. Hey, me, I do tell my friends, no, this very expensive fruit or veg that I buy, and then I get it's not good. Me, I do return it to the shop. Me, I do take it and I say, I'm sorry, this one I bought it from here and it's not good. And they are very kind. They understand. They tell you, oh, okay, you want another one? I say yes. But if it is like the same, I see it's like the same, I say no, I take something else. Me, I do return. It pains me. Avocado and mango, those two, they really pain me because mango is also very expensive in Norway. It can cost like 250, 260 Kenyan shillings for one mango. And then you come home, it is very beautiful on top. When you slice it inside, it's black. It's like, I don't know. I'm like, no. So for me, my friends laugh at me. They say that this one I have to say in Kikuyu. Ateniene nie jambithagia andu airogo kororaya. Because for me, I have to return. Mango and avocado is like, no. Because it pains me. You buy it so expensive and then you come home, you get it's bad. No. Me, I have to return it. So those two things are the ones that I do math. But the rest, it's like I got used to it. Something else I do math is clothes and shoes. I have to do my math Kenyan. So if I wear something that I bought here for 200 Norwegian crowns, so when I'm wearing it, I'm like, this is 2,000 Kenyan shillings, and I feel happy. It's expensive. I've bought something. That one about clothes, it's like so I still have it, but not like how it used to be when I came to Norway. I used to do math in everything, and I was like, Kenyan shillings into Kenyan shillings into Kenyan shillings into Kenyan shillings. It was like every time it came into Kenyan shillings, but nowadays no. But only those and the clothes and shoes. Hey, those ones I have to do the math. I have to know how much in Kenyan shillings I'm wearing. That one I have to. Yeah.
That reminds me of the buyer's right, but I think that is a challenge for people who have businesses here. Like if you buy something and it's not of good quality, you can bring that thing back where you bought it, and it's replaced with another one, or you get your money back. You can even buy some clothes, go and try them. If they don't fit you, you have to bring them back.
And
Can you go and try that in Kenya or where we come from? Then you will find the person who sold those things to you. She or he is no longer there. Is that the same in Norway?
Yeah. You can change. You can change. You can buy something. For example, if you're going to buy a present or a gift for someone for a birthday and the person is not there to fit in, so you buy and you ask for a change in receipt. You get something, a receipt that you can come and change. You can come and change the color. You can come and change the size. You can come and change it to something else, or you can get your money back.
Wow.
So yeah, that is also like Germany. You can get a refund of
I
something.
think it's a common rule in Europe in general.
And that is very good because you are able to buy something even for someone. If they don't like it, they go and change. Because maybe your taste is not my taste and you want really to buy something for me. So if you come and I don't like it, I go and change. So it's really good. I think so.
Yeah. And what about the challenge of wearing so many clothes during winter?
Yeah.
Like you have to wear a vest, a blouse, a pullover, and a jacket, or maybe jackets. Some can put on even several pairs of socks because it is too cold, and you end up feeling so heavy.
Yeah.
And you have to use a lot of time when you want to remove the clothes.
Yeah.
Do you find it as a challenge, or for you it's okay?
Yeah, especially with kids, especially dressing kids and dressing kids, it's like, oh my goodness, during winter, it's too much. Oh, it's too much. Even I say that even men have stockings because they have to have something under their jeans, under their trousers. So even men have those warm clothes under. You have to put them. It's just like this. What is it? Teenagers, they don't care. They can have a jacket or just a sweater, and hey, it's snowing, it's minus, but it's like they don't care. But for kids and us, and many people, they have to dress. And especially for me, I freeze. Hey, me, I put on the, what is it called? The mboshori.
Yeah. Marvin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I cover my ears. I have a scarf. Hey, me, I love myself. Me, I don't want cold near me. No,
Mhm.
no, no. So, and when I was in Kenya, I used to see
Mhm.
pictures of people wearing those clothes
Mhm.
and the gloves and
Yeah.
scarves and then taking pictures outside on
You
snow. And I
admire.
used to think that's cool. I didn't
Yeah.
know how cold it was, but that
Mhm.
picture was just very beautiful to see how
Mhm.
much clothes they are having with a very big jacket and a scarf. And I didn't think how cold it was, but I just used to admire that picture. It was cool.
So dress code is also another challenge that we most of the Africans get to experience here, and also during summer. Like I had never seen in my life like an old or an elderly lady putting on pants during summer because it was very warm. That was something new. Hot pants, it was something that was very new for me, and I was feeling up to date. I have never gotten comfortable. Have never gotten comfortable with it. I don't know if it's the way we were brought up that we should cover our bodies a little bit or something of that kind. Was it? Is it a challenge to you, or
Yeah, let me ask you first.
are you?
Do you wear them you yourself? Do you wear the hot pants or
I'm not yet. I have not yet gotten to that level. Yes,
not
I
yet exposed?
can put on something short, but to the extreme, it's not yet. I'm not yet there. Maybe as time goes by.
Okay.
Bearing in mind, I've been here for several years, and up
Yeah.
to date, I'm still struggling with it.
Aha.
Yeah.
For me, then I'm a wrong number. I can walk naked. I
Ah.
can wear anything.
Mhm.
So, but anyway, for me, I started it at Kenya. I love shorts. I love short clothes, and yeah, I love that.
Wearing shorts,
But
it's okay, but hot pants, the
hot
ones
pants, yeah,
are
yeah,
really short. Like
yeah.
seeing
I understand
an
that. When
elderly
I came
lady,
also,
yeah, with hot
yeah,
pants. Yeah,
yeah. When
that
I
is.
came
Mhm,
also, I
mhm,
saw that what you're talking about, so I can understand. It was like,
mhm,
wow, yeah,
mhm,
even the old shows, they dress on hot pants, on shorts, and the sleeveless, and the hey, wanakupea compare. I was like, what? Yeah, it's like, hey, people dress, yeah, they're like, yeah. But I came to understand because during this winter, you cover yourself, you cover yourself, you cover,
mhm,
and that is why when the Wazungus come home in July, in the month of July, August, because that's when it's summer here, so they like to travel.
mhm,
When they come home in July, that is our winter because that is the cold season back in Kenya. And then we see that it's 15 degrees and they are walking with a short, without a sweater, with just a t-shirt. And we are like, we are cold, but they are not cold. That
mhm,
is how it used to be for me also. But
mhm,
since I came to Norway and I experienced the winter,
mhm,
it is never cold for me in Kenya. You cannot find me wearing a jacket or a sweater at it's cold. No, no, no. It's never cold because I have experienced the real cold in Norway. So in
okay.
Kenya, if it is 15, if I come in Kenya, even when it's rainy season, it's not cold for me. No. Now
Mhm,
I understand the Wazungus. When this summertime comes and we are walking naked, it is because of the winter, what the winter does to us.
mhm,
So me, I understand them,
mhm.
and that is why I'm also in their shoes because I cover myself also very well during winter. So when summer comes, no, no,
You throw them
freedom,
away.
it's freedom. But something else that I find a little bit challenging here,
Mhm,
it's like when you buy your clothes, you buy summer clothes.
mhm,
Okay, for us, for us, we are not growing. Maybe we grow big, fat,
mhm.
tall,
Big,
thin. Yeah,
yeah,
that
yeah,
one. But we don't go tall now. We have
yeah.
like stopped. Yeah. But for
Mhm,
the kids, you buy clothes for this summer, and then by next year summer, the clothes are not fitting. You
yeah.
buy for season because they are season. That is quite a challenge. And when you buy big clothes, you say that you wear them this year and next year. your kids will not wear. They are saying that these are oversized. They also want something fitting. You buy something fitting, they use it for one season and then it's gone. That
Throw it
thing is,
there.
it's a challenge. You buy a very expensive jacket, 8,000 jacket, 12,000, and then they want something that is fitting for that time. They use it this winter, next winter they want another one. It's like that. I find it a challenge. With shoes, you want your kids to have shoes for summer. They use it this summer. Next summer they are getting small. But me, I do try to buy things that they can use for even 2 or 3 years. Me, I
So
don't
I'm not
change
the
things
only
like
one.
that.
I'm not the
Yeah.
only one. I try to get them sizes that are a little bit big.
Yes.
We may get to use them for several seasons before we can throw them
Yes.
away, because
Yes.
children get to grow very fast.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's not economical that every season you have
No.
to buy new things.
No, it's not. Me, I also buy oversized. My girl complains. She wants something fitting.
Yeah.
But they don't understand, because if I buy something fitting this summer, next summer you won't wear it. So me, I buy a little bit bigger and then you wear it for 2 summers, 3 summers you wear it, because that's quite a challenge. A shoes, you cannot buy a big shoes because it will be like a slippers. You have to buy a fitting. So maybe the shoes I will pass it. Yeah. Now I bring my Norwegian.
Yeah, it's true. When we get to learn these languages, our English tends to disappear.
Yeah. So the
Despite
shoes
the
will
fact that
just
it
fit.
is our official language back in Kenya, when we
Yeah.
learn these languages, it gets to disappear. It's no longer as perfect as it was.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's never the same.
It's never the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, about the shoes is also a challenge. I also miss my clothes, because I find that the summer has gone and I'm not able to wear all my dresses. I'm not able to wear all my summer clothes. And then winter is here. The cold season is here. It's like we just have 3 months that are good, and not every day that is sunny.
Yeah.
So some days it's rainy, some days it's windy. We can have sunlight, we can have sunshine, we can have the sun, beautiful, but the wind, it's too much. It can be too much wind that you have to have a jacket. So I miss some clothes I have not weared for several summers. You find that this weather season again, it's like it's boring. I have a friend in Arizona. She's also a YouTuber. And I tell her, oh, I admire your weather. It's like hot, 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 hot. What they call winter there is summer in Norway.
Yeah.
So it's like, I admire that. You have like the same weather. They say it can get very, very hot, extremely hot, but sometimes it's like, it's maybe bearable than cold, not cold, sunny, rainy. It's like in Norway and weather. In fact, if you have a party, I talk too much.
It's a get social thing. We are getting social to discuss the challenges that we experience as Africans.
In Norway, if you're planning a birthday party, or a wedding, or a confirmation, any party, and you want to sit outside because you have seen the weather forecast have said that it will be nice and beautiful weather on that day, you have to have the second option, under a roof, somewhere under the roof, because the weather can just change
drastically.
They had said, they can say it will be sunny on Saturday. You plan everything, but comes the day rainy or windy or whatever. So you have to have a plan B. Yes, you will sit outside, but put in mind you have to have a plan B, because weather in Norway, it's not stable at all. It's not.
It's the same here in Germany. You cannot depend on weather forecast. They might say it is going to be sunny, and all of a sudden the weather changes. It's cold, and you start shivering. You need some pullovers or some jackets or something of that kind.
Yeah.
On that point, it reminds me that even some Wazungus, they get to walk barefooted during summer. I think they just want to enjoy the feeling of their
Yeah. Yeah.
feet walking on these hard stuffs because they
Yeah.
have been wearing too many socks and heavy shoes. Do Wazungus walk barefooted in summer
Yeah.
in
They
Norway?
do.
Some of them.
Mine does. My kids does. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
they do. Even in Kenya, they do. But for me, I don't. You know, we have these different
Yeah,
backgrounds.
yeah.
Me, I have walked without shoes in
Yeah.
Kenya, so me, I'm used to that. So I
Mhm.
cannot walk barefoot
Mhm.
now that I have shoes now.
Mhm.
It's the opposite. You know,
Mhm.
even this thing about cabin,
Yeah.
the cabin was also shock for me. It
Mhm.
was like, huh, cabins, a house on the mountain, and some with no electricity, some with no water. They
Mhm.
fetch water outside there. And I was like, what is too fancy about that? I couldn't understand
Mhm.
why.
Mhm.
But you know, these guys, they are born with everything. It's like what we said, they are born with a golden spoon in their mouth. They
Yeah.
have everything. They
Mhm.
have the lights, they have water indoors, they have the fridge, they
Mhm.
have like everything. But
Mhm.
at home, when you have these things, it's like you have all. Everyone
Yeah.
wants there.
Yeah.
But here, because they have them, so they miss the other lifestyle of not having them.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
they want to go to a cabin with no Wi-Fi. They want to go to the cabin with no electricity, a cabin with no water,
Mhm.
cabin on the forest, no cars there. And you know, at home, people don't want to go and live where there are forest and no cars. People
Mhm.
want where there are people and roads, highway. They are the most expensive plots where the road is passing, you know. So
Yeah.
it's like another culture. I couldn't understand. But now when I'm here, I also adore to go to the camping. To those cabin. I
Mhm.
love them.
Mhm.
I love to go there. You just have your time. You enjoy there. You
Mhm.
go and have another environment. Although nowadays they are upgraded, they have toilets inside.
Uh-huh.
Um, Kitambo, they used to be a latrine. They're called latrine
Yeah.
or latrine.
Training.
Yeah. So they used to have those outdoors toilets, but nowadays they have made the good toilets inside, and they have electricity. Some have Wi-Fi, some
Wow.
have water inside. Yeah. So they are modern ones, but I think I love the cabin life. It's good. You go in the forest and you
Uh-huh.
find some other cabins, they're like in the middle of the forest, on
Oh,
top of a mountain, and
uh-huh.
it's like, oh, these guys are having the best time of their life when they are there. Me, I couldn't understand what was so good about that.
And there are no security issues when one is camping in the forest.
No, 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 no. No, they are very safe. They are very safe. In fact, I'm being told by my husband that that is the safest place that you can be. You know, for me, I cannot even go for a walk at night. Me,
Yes.
I cannot. And he
Mhm.
says that this is Norway. This is not Kenya.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me, I cannot go to the forest alone
Mhm.
for a
Mhm.
walk. Me, I
Yeah.
fear. And he says that is the safest place here. And when you, in your mind, you're thinking like, huh? Because you're driving and it's
Yeah.
very dark and it's just forest, and you're driving. And then you think in Kenya, it's
Mhm.
here where they come and have a roadblock to
Yeah.
block people who are
Mhm.
driving at night. But yeah, it's very safe. That was something else I
Mhm.
experienced in Norway
Mhm.
when I came.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, when I was being picked up at the airport, when we were
Mhm.
driving home,
Yeah.
I was seeing people in their houses, and I could tell she's opening the fridge, he's watching television. I would see inside someone's house, and I was like, where am I? They
Yeah.
don't have fence,
Mhm.
no security, no watchman. I was even asking my husband, don't you have watchman in Norway? And he was like, what is watchman? Who are they?
Mhm.
Because I was expecting to see
Mhm.
big fences with walls
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
fancy gates with
Yeah.
watchmen there. You know, this is Wazungu. They live
Mhm.
here. So they
Yeah.
have this. But I came to realize, to watch who? Who
Mhm.
is stealing for who? They don't do that. But
Yeah.
nowadays they say that there are so many foreigners. I'm one of the foreigner. So the insecurity things have become like an
They
issue.
are
It is
changing.
not like what it used to be.
Yeah.
But here security is like
Mhm.
it's good. Yani it's good. I just wish we had this security back at home. Hey,
Yeah.
but it's like everyone has everything.
Yeah.
So it's like
Everyone,
why
and
go?
we can
Yeah,
afford everything what
yeah,
that person has. So
yeah,
it
yeah,
doesn't make sense to go and steal.
yeah. If you're a doctor, if you're a surgeon, if you are a
Mhm.
professor, if you are a who, if I wash at a shop, if I wash at a shopping mall, I clean the toilets, we
Yeah.
meet in the same shop.
Mm-hmm.
We shop somewhere, the same clothes. It's like equality in Norway. It's like this
Mm-hmm.
equality. If you
Yeah.
try to make yourself like look a fancy and expensive life, people look down. They
Mm-hmm.
don't look up at you. People don't adore people here.
Yeah.
Even in the government, those government people, they ride bicycles to work.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about a fancy car. It's not about living in the best home or what. I
Yeah.
love that about Norway. That was
Mhm.
something good. That no classes. It's like equality.
Mhm.
Equality is very, very important in Norway. And that is something very good that I love. Myself, I have forgotten my pass, my wallet
Mhm.
at the shops now 4 times. I go,
Okay.
I shop, I forget. I come home, I'm not even remembering, I don't have it. I get a call.
Mhm.
Yeah, your name, blah, 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 Jerry. Yeah, you forgot your purse at a shop. And I'm
Mhm.
like, what? I go and I find it. Everything in there.
Intact.
Money in there. My
Mhm. Mhm.
cards in there. So it's
Yeah.
like, you feel good when you're walking in the streets and you're
Mhm.
holding your phone and you're
Mhm.
not nervous to look
Mhm.
someone who can come to
To rob you, yeah.
yeah, and you're
Mhm.
not looking for
Mhm.
someone who can come and snatch your phone. It
Mhm.
feels good, you know.
Mhm. Mhm.
It feels good when you're holding and walking with your handbag. You don't think that someone can just come and grab it away from
Mhm.
you. That
Yeah.
feels also good
Mhm.
because when you come home, you can even forget. You remove your phone, you start to talk. Imeenda.
Yeah.
Your handbag, imeenda. I don't know
Mhm.
what imeenda.
Mhm.
Some things were like, I was trying to think, oh, well, I cannot talk with my shop with my phone. I'm outside, and then you come to realize, no
Mhm.
one can take it from you. It's like,
Yeah.
what? I can leave it here, and I go. I'm at a library. I
And you
came
find it
and I
there.
can leave
Mhm.
my laptop there,
Mhm.
and I
Mhm.
go and I find it here. It was
Yeah.
like, wow, this is just amazing. I just love that culture thing. I just love that the Norwegians, they don't want ile mkono mrefu to go and
Mhm.
pick. But it
Yeah.
is, as I've said, if you don't have work,
Mhm.
there is a social help. They help
Mhm.
you with money
Mhm.
to buy food, so
Mhm.
you don't lack. You can afford a TV, you can afford a phone, you can afford a laptop. It's
Mhm.
like that life is very good. I think
Yeah.
it's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So some Wazungus just walk barefooted for fun. Whereas where we come from, when you see people walking barefooted, it is might be because of luck.
Yeah.
And here in Europe, everybody can afford almost everything that the
Yeah.
that they are
Mm,
up there have all of them. Everybody can afford them. If one is not working because of a certain conditions or they are not in a position to work, they can register themselves with the social and they
yeah,
get social help. And they can, with the social help, they can be able to afford the same things that the rich people are buying.
exactly.
That is very nice. That is one thing that I like about Europe.
Yeah.
Although I don't think it's all countries in Europe that have social system.
No, not all, not all, not all. You know, sometime back when my mom was here and we took a walk to Oslo. We took a ride and then we were walking in the streets,
Yeah.
and she would see Wazungus. Other
Yeah.
Wazungus holding balls and asking for money from us. And my mom was like, Guy, adogo ni mahoya gades.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're also white and they're also Europeans, but
Yeah.
from other European countries. I will not mention any country here, but it's not like every European country have these all equality things, all
Yeah.
these social benefits. It's not
Yeah.
all. So yeah, it's not all. You know, at home they
Yeah.
think that, hey, if you're married to a mzungu, for example, me, inbox, they can come inbox. People are
Yeah.
asking,
Please
give me
help us.
10K, give me 20K, give me, and maybe even I don't have even 500.
Yeah,
But
it's
because
true.
they see a mzungu, they think of money. It is
Yeah.
not like that, my fellow Kenyans.
You're right. Yeah.
No, no, no.
Mm.
It is not. It is not every Muzungu that have money. It is
Mhm.
not everyone that is abroad that have money. I
Yeah.
wake up, I go to work, I get my salary, I pay
Mm.
bills. I have things to do. It's not like we are abroad, we have lots of money. No, never be lied. Not all Wazungu have money, guys. No, no, no,
Mhm.
no,
Mm.
no. Mm. We work
That's
for
true.
it.
Yeah. Not
Mm.
all Wazungus are rich. Not
No,
everybody who is married to a Mzungu is a rich person.
no, no.
Yeah.
Mm.
Those are just some of the challenges that I experience here in Europe.
Mm.
Jerry, do you have maybe another kind of challenge that you experience in Norway that you have left out?
No, for now, I think I have talked too much.
Not really. Not really.
You know, I love talking. I love
Mhm.
talking.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
good. It's good. People who talk, they never get depressed because they
No,
empty themselves. They empty themselves. And yeah, some say it's medicine.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's like
Mm.
a therapy because you empty yourself and you don't have to be stressed. You don't have to be depressed. I
Yeah,
like it. Personally, I like it.
yeah,
Yeah. So,
that's good.
our viewers, thank you so much
Mm.
for being here in our live.
Mm.
We thank you all. And we are going to end our broadcast and see you in the next live session.
Thank you, guys. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much for
guys.
having me. Thanks, Anne, for having me, for hosting me. I'm humbled and I appreciate so much. You're such a darling. May God bless you.
God
Thank you.
bless you too, Jerry. You are such
Thank
a
you.
darling also. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye,
Bye
our viewers.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.